Good day everyone. I hope you've all had an awesome weekend. And I put a poll out on Friday where I asked people about their self-reliance. I put out 5 options. All of those options were for people that already started becoming self-reliant to varying degrees. And it's incredible to see that over 800 people have answered, which means that over 800 people have started the process of becoming self-reliant. Of that, 18% of the people were almost fully self-reliant. In other words, they had all the normal requirements that someone would need with regards to food, water, storage, with regards to shelter, energy, and something to keep them sane. The 5 things we need for survival. They also clearly have been in the process of actively doing this over the past 2 years. And some of them maybe for a longer period of time. But a lot of these people, based on the comments, there's way over 100 comments in the comment section, have been doing this because they feel that things might happen in the world that might take their options away if they aren't prepared. And then another 18% of people had 3 months food and water storage, as well as their 72-hour kits. So that's 36% of the respondents. The majority of people, just over 50%, have said they started with their self-reliance process. And that's the most important part. And that really makes me feel good. The fact that that many people have decided to do something. They might not have everything in place, but even if you just start storing 2-liter cool drinks or something that you might drink, just put water in there and store it in a cool, dark place, then that will already be a start. And water should be the first thing that you should focus on. And you know, to know that close on 1,000 people, and the poll is still running, have started this process is incredible. To think that that has started happening around the world, and in South Africa specifically, that people are doing this. And some of the people are overseas. The majority of people are in South Africa. But the fact that people are willing to become more self-reliant shows that people see urgency, and they also want to have options in future. And that is really awesome. I always say the proof is in the pudding. If our plan for us to remain free in future is to work, people need to have the will to become self-reliant. And those that don't want to do it now, they will do it when certain things happen to them in future. So I'm not too concerned. The main thing is that people acted, and some have already benefited. There's people that have had problems with their business or with work or whatever, that have been able to use their food and water resources and other resources that they've stored to survive during times of trouble already. So many people have already benefited. And you know, being self-reliant has got nothing to do with doomsday. It's got to do with a way of life. And that is very different to many of the prepper groups that you get out there. This is not what I'm advocating for. I'm asking people to become as independent of government and corporate control as they can, which is a civil duty to yourself to remain a citizen. Because if you don't, then government and corporations have control over your life. If they don't supply you with food or water, you will have none and you will die. It's that simple. It's not the rocket science, people. So I don't understand how people that moan and bitch about the government all the time think that somehow they must trust them to keep on giving them water, or for corporations to keep on giving them food, when they can absolutely just shut down tomorrow if they want to. And what are you going to do to get your food and water? Have you ever thought about that? But in any case, like I said, things will happen to you that'll get you to start doing things to make yourself more self-reliant. And South Africans are very resilient, and sometimes that can be a curse, because we are willing to put up with so much nonsense instead of doing something about it. So hopefully this will encourage you to start. The fact that so many people have started, close on 1,000 people, will encourage you to start this process towards self-reliance. Thank you very much. Till the next video.